napalm and catching him full in the face. He screamed as the scalding fruit hit him, and then dropped his gun to rip the bandana away as Agnes stumbled around the counter to scoop up the pan, and Rhett barreled into him, knocking him down so that he hit the back of his head on the marble counter by the wall and knocked off every cupcake she had cooling there before he collapsed into the doorway. "God damn it!" Agnes said breathlessly, standing over him with her pan, her heart pounding. The guy didn't move, and Rhett began to hoover up cupcakes at the speed of light.
"Agnes!"
Joey shouted from the phone on the counter.
"What the fuck? Agnes?"
Agnes kicked the gun into the housekeeper's room and peered at the guy, trying to catch her breath. When he didn't move, she backed up to grab the phone off the counter. "Some guy just showed up here with a gun and tried to take Rhett," she told Joey, breathing hard. "But it's okay. I'm not angry." Miserable little rat-faced jerk.
"Where is he?"
"On the floor, across the hall doorway. He knocked himself out. I have to—"
"Get the hell out of there,"
Joey said, sounding like he was on the move.
"Take Rhett with you."
"I can't get out. The guy's lying across the hall door. If I climb over him, he'll come to and grab me. I have to call—"
"Get out the back door."
"I can't. Doyle's got it blocked with screen and boards. I have to hang up and call 911.
"No,"
Joey said, and she heard the screen door to the diner slap shut on his end of the phone.
"No cops. I'm coming over."
"What do you mean, no cops? The dognapper stirred. "Wait a minute." Agnes put the phone on the counter and held the frying pan at the ready, hands shaking as she craned her neck to look closer at the dognapper. Young, just a teenager. Short, skinny, limp, dirty dark hair. Stupid, because if he'd had any brains, he'd have grabbed Rhett when he went out for his nightly pee. And now that he was unconscious, pretty harmless looking. She probably outweighed him by 30 pounds. As she calmed down, she could hear Dr. Garvin's voice in her head. "How are you feeling right now, Agnes?" "Well, Dr. Garvin, I am feeling a little angry that this punk broke into the house with a gun and threatened my dog." "And how are you handling that anger, Agnes?" "I never touched him, I swear." The boy opened his eyes. "Don't move!" Agnes held up her pan. "I've called the police," she lied. "They're coming for you. My dog is vicious, and you don't want to cross me either, especially with a frying pan. You have no idea what I can do with a frying pan." She took a deep breath, and the kid glared at her, and she looked closer at his face, seeing the lurid welts of singed skin where the raspberry had stuck. "That's gotta hurt. Not that I care." He worked his battered jaw, and she held the frying pan higher as a threat. "So tell me, you little creep," Agnes said, "why were you trying to kill my dog?"
"I weren't trying to kill the dog," the boy said, outraged. "I wouldn't kill no dog."
"The gun, creepoid," Agnes said. "You pointed a gun at him."
"I was just gonna take him," the boy said. "There weren't no call to get mean. I weren't gonna hurt him. I wouldn't hurt nobody."
He touched the sauce on his face and winced. "No, you just broke into this house to terrorize me with a gun," Agnes said. "That's not hurting nobody. That's victimizing me. Do I look like a victim to you, huh? You wouldn't have tried this crap on Brenda, would you?" He frowned up at her, the raspberry sauce crinkling on his face.
"Who's Brenda?"
"Everybody knows who Brenda is," Agnes snapped. "And you never came for her dog either, did you?" The fact that Brenda never had a dog was irrelevant. The point was, this little creep didn't think she was as tough as Brenda. Well, he was going to learn differently. She took a deep, shuddering breath and reached for the phone again, and he rolled to his feet and lunged for her. She yelped and smacked him hard on the head with her pan, and he staggered, and then she hit him again, harder this time, just to make sure, and he fell back onto the floor, blood seeping down the side of his face, and lay still. She felt a qualm about that, but not much, because it was self-defense. Brenda would be proud of her. He'd broken into her house, and she'd defended it. He'd scared the hell out of her, and—
"Violence is not the answer, Agnes."
"That depends on the question, Dr. Garvin." And she was not out of control. She was not angry. She was calm. She was shaking.